वो चेंज करो बजे
First significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's playing it through. Ball's gone astray. Big chance! He's doing no harm at all. Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision. Adrian clears. Managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! First half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points. There's been just one. That is the state of it at the break. 1-0. First goal there for your expectations. They did most of the filming. They should have a bigger lead. Having made a crucial breakthrough. There is a degree of satisfaction there.
आरिफ साहब
So far, so good.
ये थोड़ा रोड कटा के जरा खा
Second
लेकिन तुझा मैं को रोड नहीं देता
वो सॉरी मैं ये को सारे पत्ते के मैं आधा रोड में ना हां भी हो गए मैं सवेरे मैं पूछ के रखे घर जाके ना
चलो
मैं गिंदा
ये एक बार वो करने की पोजीशन लगी हुई है
फिर ठीक तो खासी थी
पता नहीं क्या है
ठीक तो सब पड़े तभी होती
कोई है सही
ये वो सर मैं लगते हैं पर कितना सरकार रमजान कितने ऐलान बना है जी तो डिस्चार्ज हो गया तुमसा
नहीं सर नहीं भाई कहती भी ट्रैफिक सी ये वाली पोजीशन लगी हुई
मैं बताया तो
है अदम पर लगी है
मैं तो काफी ये है
मैं ग्रुप ही तो मेंशन ही किया है मैसेज
मैं सारे अपना भी अपना दफ्तर के
पता नहीं उनका यार
नंबर का नहीं
ना यार कोने में ग्रुप ही तो मेंशन किया है पढ़ दी सुनो
मैं सर चेक करिए
वो अदम एक रोड बता दिया क्या मैं सही भाई चलो ट्रेन डाला के रोड हां
ठीक है ये वाला मैं जारी करा देंगे
बिल्कुल पढ़ा शनाख्ती कार्ड देने यार है मैंने तो नहीं आए बदे ना कल दिवा कल डेरी बना
कल डेली पढ़े सकते हैं
इनका खर्च चलान
ठीक है
ये चलान खर्च चलान चला दे पुलिस तरीके से
ठीक है
ये इनका था
ये
Looks like they've just about done it. They know they've got a height advantage, and it's time to there's the shots. Now they can swing out of defence. Oh, he's been caught empty. Executed that with considerable confidence. They took seconds to score. It was the and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. A reprieve for the time being. Mighty effort. Completely wrong. Seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Isco. Really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. That is what tends to happen. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, oh, what a climb! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score. Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cristiano Ronaldo! A real chance and a real let-off. Really fierce, close defending. The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bodies through the middle. Real chance! In for the pieces! Goal! Norway! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
After 14 minutes is number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Norway gain their reward with an early goal. Great work on the overlap. Well read. The danger is averted. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well seen. Saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. Cadiz deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Well time, excellent interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Shifted upfield. There's the shot! Great defending, strong, and it's Canoa! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision. Rodri calmly anticipates. He's in plenty of space here, and just too much on that. Chosen to go back. Norway finding their passes. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. There will be 1 minute added time. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes? Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game. Norway head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they had that all in. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Good running, strong and purposeful. Cafu. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now he's off and running. Sobrino. He's through here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Norway are still that goal to the good.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shots! Volleyed effort.
Bessie cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Foot in.
The attendance for this
An hour into the second half.
1,550.
Back in. Struck first time. And one more try.
Oh, that is rather wayward. Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
He is through here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
That's a little off target. That's a sharp pass. He's fancy pulled out wide. Good chance! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Coming on to replace him
Can now
is
introduce the
number
first of their
25.
substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Sobrino. That has been cut short. And he's heaved it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
Cadiz making consecutive changes here.
Coming on the field. Number
And it's
23.
been taken short. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
21.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Fires from distance. Oh, and that should have been two.
Adams was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Sobrino. Tries to get it clear. Cadiz have got it back and they'll have another go.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And another finish! Ball's gone out of play.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Cafu. And that's that. It's the perfect way to get things underway. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set. And the volley. Oh, that's a waste.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Tries to dink it in. Oh, he's been caught napping. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, somebody who really has impressed me in many ways is Alessio Romagnoli. I mean, I've watched him since his debut, and every time I see him, he just looks as if he's getting better, whether it's covering or whether using his anticipation. I think at this rate, he could go on to earn a place next to some of the real greats.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Rodri. Pellegrini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Still goalless. It's a good foot in there. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts, and
Saka! That's going to go a long way. Struck first time. accuracy.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Got a shot away. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Gendouzi. Looking for options for movement. And here's Vinicius Junior. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Played back in. Castellanos. Eatonson. Rodri cuts out the pass. Vicario. Cafu. Ruben Neves. Nice interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Norway are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Romagnoli. Gendouzi. Castellanos. Saka wins the duel this time. Oh dear, less said about that pass, the better. Zaccagni. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Shakes to shoot. Who has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Gendouzi. That's really well manoeuvred.
The attendance for this match was
Pass has been well intercepted.
71,550.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Zaccagni with the short one. There's the shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Zaccagni, he's found a way through. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Zaccagni, he's got away. Castellanos! Good strike, quite an alarm. Zaccagni goes short. Rudiger can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Gigot. Into the last quarter of an hour. Zaccagni looking for the runner. He's had a hit! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Substitution.
Lazio choosing to make the first change. Lazio have fired themselves in front.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
And he's managed to get free. Dia.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?